Okay, so we're back. We did not win Saturday Iron Warriors. In fact, we busted the first round. Best of threes are tough. So one thing we can do, of course, go to tournament tree. We can look at this. We can look at the winning team, see if we missed any players, see if they're doing anything interesting. That's one thing that I think I can improve on at Iron is platooning two positions. There isn't like a really set in stone batting order, so you can, because there's just not that much to work with, so you can sort of play around with it more. So I think more platooning is in the cards for us. Might have skipped over Marty Barrett. And I think we went over Horace Clark. He's a good utility infielder. I'm seeing him played a lot. I picked him up as well to mess around with, possibly. Might have skipped over Tim Foley. Not available. So you can just go to your tournaments and like you can't look at all of them. Like this is gone forever. But the more recent ones, like we can look at our win. It was interesting. He's only using one catcher. Yeah, you could probably mess around with the batting order on the platooning as well. Yeah, I need to play around with that more. So you should, once you have a good lineup, look at other lineups, see what other people are doing. You have this information. You can just go in here and see what other people are doing. And it's very useful information. Like the Muckrakers, we're seeing them a lot. We just looked at them actually. We're sharing a lot of players. Okay, so I'm gonna keep playing the irons and get more data points, and we're gonna keep at it. I think we're gonna hold with our lineup for now, but we'll probably start playing around with it if we don't do well next week. Um, there will be more iron videos as there's more information to share with you. Um, but for now, I think it's time to start working on bronze. Bronze, I've been hurting at. As far as the dailies, I've not been doing well in the bronze dailies. I think I got a second once. Uh, so it's time to go over the bronze. So the next playlist you can expect is a series like this, except for bronze. We'll go over all the positions and the players, the relevance, and see what we can do about turning it around in bronze. I've come to a number of different conclusions, one of which is I think there's a lot of variance in iron. I've been looking at the results and recording the winner and who gets second. And there's all sorts of different winners with different strategies and teams. There's a couple guys that have won twice, but only a couple. And so you have a lot of different winners, which would suggest higher variance, as in there's not one particular strategy that's working out more often than not. So it doesn't mean we're going to stop doing iron. We're still going to do iron because we still want to win the Saturday Iron Warriors tournament at some point. Um, but with our cheese lineup, we went a combined 38 and 43. Not good. And I would have expected, it still is a small sample size, but it's enough to where I would expect to see some pull away if we were doing it right. And if we're doing it wrong, it's going to show, and I think it shows. So I have to entertain the possibility that the cheese pitching lineup just doesn't work at iron. So I've switched around. I cut a couple relievers and threw in Scott McGregor and Lou Burdette as starting pitchers. And we're going to run about half season of this, see what results we get, and see if we do any better. Because I think the fielders are approaching ideal. It's the pitching that is in question. And we just need to lock down the right way to do it. I'll continue to go over who's winning, who's getting second, and if we identify any teams that are doing particularly well, we'll take a look at them and see what their lineups are, see what they're doing, see if we can emulate them at all, or learn from them at least.